ตอนนี้เราก็อยู่ในเกม NBA 2K18 นะครับในโหมด MyCareer นะครับเราจะมาสานต่อเจตนารมณ์กันเราจะมาเก็บแรงค์ต่อจากครั้งเมื่อกี้ที่ไม่ค่อยจะมีอะไรเท่าไหร่เลยไปหาซื้อรองเท้ากัน
Hey, welcome to Foot Locker. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, great, thanks.
มาดูรองเท้ากันนะฮะอยากได้แบบโรมันจะโคบี้ก็ไม่มีอย่างอื่นนะนอกจากโคบี้ก็ไม่มีรุ่นอื่นที่เป็นแบบโรนะไม่มีจริงๆเหลือตังค์35,000แล้วตอนนี้แล้วกันต่างกันยังไงวะ
Those look awesome. Great choice.
อันนี้อ๋อโอเคไปจ่ายตังค์เรามาสายไนกี้วะ
Thanks, man. I'm all set. All right, great. Have a nice day.
แล้วมาสเตย์หยิบโทรศัพท์ขึ้นมาดูตอบแชทปะทำไมเลือกได้อันเดียววะแข่งเลยดีกว่าไปแข่งเดินหน้าท่าแข่ง
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny.
เจอแมมี่
And
ฮีท
in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Heat in Miami.
ไมอามี่ฮีทว่ะรองเท้าอาดิดาสป่ะของใหม่ไป
promo squared away? Charlie.
ข่าวล้วน
I got him right here.
You know, I want new hashtags. I am not feeling those. Anything else?
Oh, rookie.
DJ! A word.
What's going on?
You excited for the game?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Great. So, I have a semi-weird question for you. How many cell phones do you have?
How many do I need?
What kind of depends. Shamey, how many burners you got?
โอ้กดรัวๆเลยไม่ได้อ่านเลย
Hey, after all these celebs been getting hacked, kind of shook. Now I like to compartmentalize. Got the business phone, agent, team, coach, Miss Girl.
Very kind.
And I got my back phone.
Okay, so DJ, you're on social media a lot, which is great, but now you don't just represent yourself, you represent the team.
You should consider getting a second phone for your agent, manager, official team, social media.
Get that back phone.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll think about it, but I got a game to focus on. Okay?
You know,
ไม่โอเค
please on that part. No, 2 phone bills? You act like you can't afford it.
What do you think I'm saying?
เมื่อไหร่จะได้ลงเป็นตัวจริงให้โอเคเลย มันชูยากๆยังไงไม่รู้อะ
Everyone is and before the action gets
โอ้มันไม่40
And tonight, the matchup at the center position is certain to draw attention. Not something we say every night because the bigs don't seem to be stressed. But tonight, Chris, that is a factor.
Thank God.
เมื่อไหร่เราจะได้รับความยอมรับจาก
The Heat leading by
ทีม
4. Dragic, the pass to Olenek. Back to Dragic. Fires from the line. Misses off the right iron.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Nice ball movement by Boston.
โอ้โถ
And taken away by Johnson. Outside Dragic. It's Richardson on the wing.
อุตส่าห์ส่งให้
Pass to
เอลเซีย
Johnson. Dragic kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Waiters. Miami no good on that time either.
It's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
Passes it to Rozier.
โอ้
No good with the triple. And Miami shooting 45% from the field early. Waiters into the lane. Johnson can't hit.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Tatum kicks to DJ. To the paint. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by DJ. Tatum's got his
ไปได้ไง
first
วะ
bucket of the night.
When you're open, DJ will find you. A team first guy who plays well within the offense.
Richardson kicks to Dragic. The dish to Olenek from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation
Oh.
exists between the two teams. And this is
ทำ
where
ไม
they
ชูอย่างนั้นน่ะ
to get motivated for this matchup. Maintain their focus because they've been so dominant against these guys.
and the struggle
Oh.
definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Monroe kicks to DJ. Fires the 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Raiders no luck.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
DJ dishes to Tatum. Monroe with a screen on Dragic. DJ kicks
ชู
to
ดเพื่อน
Brown.
โอ้
Just 5 to shoot. Monroe sets a screen for Brown. And it's all evened up. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Well, just a smooth-looking jump shot. Brown looking totally comfortable firing from out there.
It's all tied in Miami. And
ทำอย่างนี้ก็ไม่ได้แอคซิส
forward James Johnson battled his way back into the league.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude.
And Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
อย่า
So far, it's
อุ้ย
been a
นึกว่า
closely
หลุด
contested game
เรีย
as
บ
we
ร้
get
อย
the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. You've got
เรียบร้อย
Rozier's out there with DJ. Then it's Tatum to the middle. Here's Richardson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And probably the prime memories with the Heat.
And Boston has possession. They trail by one. Here's Irving. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And great credit to Miami.
เอา
And so it's the Miami Heat. All right, David, thank you.
แล้วก็โดนเปลี่ยนทีตอนควอเตอร์4จะจบเกม เพื่ออะไรเนี่ย
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You know,
โอ้โห จบเลยกูไม่ได้เล่น โอ้โห กูช้ำใจ
We killed it, man. That's what I'm talking about.
That's how you get the job done.
I'm on a high right now.
Hey, fellas, I've been thinking. We should get overtime pay for overtime games, right? When a regular job type person has to stay late.
ช้ำใจ
Yeah, I get time and a half. But I should be getting double time.
We need that. We need extra compensation.
It makes too much sense. Hey, who's our union rep? Let's get that in the next CBA. Call Adam Silver, say, hey, we want overtime pay.
Why not? Let's at least raise the issue, gain some awareness.
Honestly, man, I don't know if you're crazy or if you're a genius.
Genius. Hey, when you look back one day and you're dealing with your own rookie, you'll understand my ways. I work mysteriously, boo.
Almost like a messiah, bro.
เราจะไม่ดูอะไรทั้งนั้น เราจะไปอย่างเดียวดำเนินหน้ามุ่งหน้าแข่ง แข่งอย่างเดียว เราจะแข่งอย่างเดียว โอ้แต่เมื่อกี้นี่แบบ ให้ลงแป๊บเดียว ลงควอเตอร์2ก็อุตส่าห์ดีใจ ชุดจุดโทษปึ๊บโดนเปลี่ยนออกจบเกม เหมือนไม่ได้เล่น anything. Ah. เจอรูปนี้เข้าไปแล้วปวดหัวเลย Yo 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 what's up yo 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 what's up ได้ปะแข่งต่อ
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson.
Boo-boo, have you seen my mop?
No. What's going on, little Jug?
Man, I can't find my mop anywhere. I just put it down for a second and... Try. You see my mop?
What's up?
My mop, man. You see my mop?
You took his mop, man.
Yo,
Come on.
did you take my mop?
He's freaking out
I'm
right
so dead. Where's my mop?
Hey, relax, Jug. Hey, bro, give me my mop back, man. You can't...
Oh,
Sammy's got your mop.
I was kidding. I was
พอเสื้อดำทำไมไม่ใส่รองเท้าดำล่ะ
too much,
Hey, that
man.
serves you right for that towel prank, man.
Oh, man. I'm gonna get you.
You look like you was about to cry.
Barely. Hey, you actually got him good.
เสื้อดำต้องใส่รองเท้าเขียวเชียวเลย อันนี้เพื่อนทำไมมันติดแต่รีเวิร์สเลยวะ
The Boston fans already at a fever pitch and nothing. And they need him to be that way, DH.
กูจะเล่นอีกไหมเนี่ยวันนี้เนี่ย
Tim Duncan's retirement and Manu and TP getting older. This is Kawhi's team now, for sure. Tonight, a matchup between two great teams. Certainly potential playoff ramifications down the road. Some changes here for the Celtics. Craig Monroe, he's checked in for Horford. DJ comes in for Smart. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Irving. Then for the Spurs, Laverne, he's checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Tony Parker subbed in for Danny Green. On the court right now for the Spurs.
แต่ทำไมชูดอันนี้แบบไม่ได้พูดถึงสเตชันสักทีเลย
And it's Laverne in at the center position. They set the screen. Feeds to Leonard.
เรียบร้อย
And it's good on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And the commitment to seizing every scoring opportunity, Leonard outworking and out hustling people inside.
Out to Hayward, takes the three. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Pacers.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
อุ้ย
Sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
Clock is at 3. Mills can't hit. Celtics leading by 7. To the right side. There's Rozier, and the lead now.
ที่โกงส่งให้ไม่ลง
Rozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Here's Parker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Tony Parker in his prime, one of the best slashing point guards this league has ever seen. Just an outstanding finisher amidst the tall players. And one season, how about he almost led the league in points in the paint, a surefire Hall of Fame.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bertanis comes in for Patty Mills.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
ตัวใหญ่จังวะ
Parker outside. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And a bit of a down year for Tony Parker in 2017. His lowest three-point percentage in 5 years. Lowest free throw percentage in 9.
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to see him hitting threes at a higher clip. The previous couple seasons, he shot it up over 40%. And a great way, I think, to boost his confidence, even though he has slowed
ทำได้อย่างนี้หน่อย
That's why guys love lining up to play with DJ. Keep moving, get open, he'll find you. Sensational feat.
Bertans kicks to Parker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Tony Parker in the 2017 season with the lowest per game average in his career. He was playing so well in the playoffs. I mean, historically well. Then, Greg, as we know, the quad injury in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's pretty clear that 15-year run he's had as a starter, that window is rapidly closing. But still effective, just no longer the focal point that he once was.
Pass to Laverne. Bertans kicks to Gay. They set the pick. Off the screen.
เรียบร้อย
That just happened.
You gotta love watching
ง้างแต่บ้านเลยท่านี้
through the air. An amazing dunker who just relishes these opportunities.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck.
ทำอะไรได้บ้างเนี่ยคือ
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Anderson kicks to Gay. Anderson the screen. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Spurs.
And they had a good split between their work in the paint and their three-point shooting. If the triple wasn't there for them on any given night, they were able to come inside and do some damage down low.
And a wide open look for DJ. A shot's good. Brown making the play. DJ's got 5 points so far. And we know that DJ, of course, getting his nickname from his work behind the turntables. Although, Greg, he's rededicated himself to basketball as he still does have a huge interest in creating his own music.
Yeah, and as much as DJ loves DJ, he's going to have to find a balance between him and making it in the NBA. Hard enough to be successful at one passion, much less 2.
Parker outside. Gay outside. High post shot. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so
กาใจว่าโดดไม่ถูกเมื่อกี้
And a chance to hear from Tony Parker.
หมดเวลาแล้วเธอคงต้องไป
In Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be and has been for a long time.
You know, that's great because that shows pops and why he's one of the best in the game. You got to be able to draw.
โอ้ส่งอะไรของเขาอ่ะ
Give the confidence, and that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene?
นี่โดนเปลี่ยนออกเฮีย95เหรอเดี๋ยวน่ะ
Spurs trail by 15. Parker dishes to Gasol. Gasol a screen. Gay outside.
เอามาปิดเดียวน่ะ
They get a hand on it. And
Oh!
that's out of bounds. San Antonio
ไม่ทันวะ
retain possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Smart. How he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
I think you look across the board right now, and he's just doing a much better job. The numbers bear that out.
From deep three-point range, the Spurs rebound. Right on the bucket. Gay's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
DJ passes to Tatum. Screen by Monroe. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 5.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad.
Parker kicks to Gasol. To the inside. Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Gotta love the overall court awareness. Gasol always knows when there's a wide open teammate ready to shoot and sometimes makes a dribble to set defenders up before delivering.
Rozier the pass to Smart. He kicks it to DJ. He feeds it to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the dish to DJ. Yep, it counts. He's got 7.
First to
กว่าจะได้แต้มแต่ละ
I
แต้ม
like the way that DJ finishes on the move. Remix. Well, the Spurs system hasn't changed
เล่นมารอบ
through
นี้
the
ได้แต้ม
years,
เยอะ
but
สุดแล้ว 7
certainly
แต้ม
some things being more emphasized than others. You had the post attack, certainly with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, and then it shifted to the drive and kick style with Manu and Tony Parker. And now they're back to playing the mid-range game with Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge.
And it's off from three-point range. Leonard kicks to Mills. Now here's Gay. T right on him. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Gay. And that's 13 points for Kawhi Leonard. And in the past, there's been a distaste for isolation basketball in the Spurs organization. But we're seeing more ISO ball running through Kawhi and Aldridge.
Well, they do a great job of passing out of the post, and mainly that's the reason why they use it. Force teams to come down as the ball gets closer to the rim and commit several defenders, and then the spacing takes over on the weak side. So they still utilize a pass-first style, and the isolation kind of sets up opportunities on the weak side.
Mills can't hit. Tatum dishes to DJ. Fires from the wing. He's not going to go for it.
Well, I like the shot selection.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right.
จบแล้ว หมดสิทธิ์แล้ว
Everybody, third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win.
แพ้ได้ไงวะนำเขาก่อนอย่างเยอะ
I felt like gave it their all, but when it came to
Good job. Play like trash.
Hey, calm down. Bro, come here. You and I both know there's cameras all over this tunnel. We also know the rule. Don't show your hand. Never let them see you sweat. All this aggression you have, save it for the locker room. Okay? Better yet, use it in the next game. Go. Right.
จบเลยมันได้กูเล่นเยอะคนนี้หน่อยก็คงจะดีเลยนี่ให้เล่นอย่างน้อยโทรศัพท์เขา โยไปแข่งต่อ
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello.
Yo, look, DJ, this fancy Japanese toilet trying to spray water on my booty, man. It's too complicated. Where the buttons at?
There are no buttons,
What?
B. That's why we got it. It just talk to it.
Talk to it like a person?
Right, yes.
For real? Yo, Mr. Toilet. Ow! DJ, it said something back, man. It said witchcraft.
DJ, that's that
That
movie
voodoo.
I was talking about.
You crazy, man.
B,
DJ,
B.
DJ,
That's
listen.
why we got the toilet,
Yo,
alright?
toilet.
So we can
The
talk to
meaning
it.
of life, man. This be fresh really about to be up. Yo, Toilet, what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know what I'm saying? But who crossed the street?
Hey, B.
Who done crossed the street?
Hey,
egg?
B. I gotta go, man. I got a game I gotta prep for.
DJ, you still there? What's wrong with you? Why you listening to me use the bathroom? You nasty? Man, peace.
Alright, peace.
DJ, I thought you'd never get done with that call, man.
รถเกียร์
What you think?
Alright. What was that move you were doing? Because I might do that in the fast break. What's that?
Right.
Like, pray man.
Spray man's hands.
Okay.
You gotta go low a little, and then move touch.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
you getting it? You
Yeah.
getting it?
Stiff, DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't.
Come on, let's try to
นี่
get
แบบไม่มีอะไรจะทำกันใช่ไหมเนี่ย
So, nah. I'm gonna
Come on,
miss me
man.
on that one. Alright, bro.
All right.
Nice try, really.
มาปะ อีกแล้วไม่ติดท่าเดียวเลยติดท่าเดียวเลย
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. He's been making some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Horford. DJ comes in for Marcus Smart. And it's Rozier in for Irving. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. This year comes in for Zach Randolph. On the court for Sacramento, Labissiere and Cauley-Stein are the bigs. Buddy Hield is out there with Fox, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot.
ไม่ทัน
Fox, no good. Scores with so many one-and-dones entering the NBA. Do you think expectations are too high for these guys, especially from the fans?
โอ้ฟาวเที่ยอะไรเนี่ย
I know Joel Embiid is a guy who didn't necessarily start right away, but when he was finally able to be healthy, it certainly didn't take to become a factor on the NBA level. No, I don't think the expectations are too high. I think these guys are accustomed to expectations, and frankly, they're
The Celtics with the lead. Irving
ร้อน
is
เลย
out there
กู
with DJ. Then there's Horford. And it's Hayward. And it's Tatum in at the 4 slot. That's the Boston 5. And that one's good. DJ.
I'll tell you, his finish was nice, but DJ's screen was the best part of that play. You can't execute the pick and roll without that aspect.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
They call it old school. That's what it is when you watch Zach Randolph play the game of basketball. He's got such great skill and touch around the basket. We call it the old man game, and I tell you what, he gets it done every night. Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother him. There's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. And those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. There are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time. Maximum results from every one of his players. And you know, as you've said, Greg, all the time, Zach Randolph can roll out of bed and get you 20.
I mean, he's just a natural scorer. He can post up, he can face up, and he just stays with it. An excellent offensive rebounder. This guy just has that nuance to his game.
โอ้โหมึงปิดกัน2คนไม่อยู่
Celtics leading by 5. Irving passes to Horford. Kicks to DJ. The Celtics working the ball around now. Nice again. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Boston.
And you can see how big a role the three-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
And the Kings struggled last season, Greg. They did so because they just couldn't get stops in the defensive end.
And defense, something that this team will struggle with at times. A lot of it is they don't protect the rim or close out, particularly on that three-point shot. And so much of defense just boils down to challenging shooters whenever you can. It's about giving more effort on that side of the ball.
The Kings have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Temple. Back to Bogdanovich. He kicks to Randolph. Just 4 to shoot. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
No good that time either.
นี่ไงกูส่งให้ก็เป็นนี้ไงไม่ลงทีไม่ส่งกันเองก็ลงเอา
Here's Temple. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And here are the numbers for Temple. Last season's performance for him. He put up about 7 points a game, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
Irving dishes to DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Yeah, that's what you want from Irving. He's a point guard who is always looking to distribute the rock.
ไม่กดเรียกบอลไม่ก็ไม่ส่ง
Here's Temple out to the right wing. They double team Randolph. Goes back up. The shot will not fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
เรียบร้อย
You know, it seemed like
ชวนกันเองเรียบร้อย
to overtime, the confidence from both
พอ
teams
ส่งให้นี่แบบ
just really seemed to go
จบ
in opposite directions, and unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on.
ก็นึกว่าไปทำฟาวล์จะเอาอะไรไปฟาวล์วะ
Right side Irving. He feeds it to DJ.
ไม่ชูด้วย
Tatum gets to Hayward. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there. Hayward
โถ
right side.
เป็นบาซ่ายังไงครับ
By Horford. Shoots off the screen. Kept alive by Boston. Another shot.
สวยดิ
And he
สวยดิ
recovers it. And he comes up
เดี๋ยว
with
จะ
it.
โดนอีกรอบ
And the Celtics lead by 8.
เดี๋ยวจะโดนอีกรอบสวยเลย
Timeout called by the Kings.
อยากจะเห็นภาพรีเพย์ตอนโดนตบเมื่อกี้จังเลย
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
Well, I couldn't agree more, Greg. Situations like that, you hope build.
แล้วยังไงล่ะโดนแล้วไงอ่ะ
Need to knock down the
ไม่มี
free
ผล
throws. Bottom line.
And Rose checked in for Al Horford. Cauley Stein passes to Bogdanovich.
โอ้เพื่อน
He hits the back
เพื่อน ส่งก็ได้
and it's a 10-point
อย่า
Celtic
เกิด
lead.
Hayward is such an accomplished shooter from the mid-range. Every level of the offense he can score from.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
ไม่โดน
And it's good, 2 points.
If you're going in amongst the trees,
แขนสั้นยังไงวะ
to be aggressive.
Well, he went all in there. He embraces the
โอ้โห
challenge and somehow finishes
โดนบล็อก
the play.
โดนได้ไงวะ
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
ไอ้เหี้ย
Greg, you asked a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's
มึง
rookie
โดนบล็อกได้ไงวะ
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense
ปวด
defense.
หัวเลย
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time. Some changes for Boston. And Rose
โดน
checked in
บล็อก
for
เฉย
Horford. DJ comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Wells is subbed in for Smart. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Koufos. This year comes in for Zach Randolph. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Heel. And Garrett Temple, subbed in for
งง
Fox.
ตึ๊บเลย
On the court for Sacramento. Labissiere and Cauley Stein are the bigs. Garrett Temple is out there with Carter. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
Yeah, Kyrie can get to the free throw line and collect a lot of points because of his ability to drive it.
Pass to Temple. Labissiere, the screen. Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by DJ. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. He
Oh.
the ball.
ไอพ่อพระ ไอ
Nobody
ควย
near
จังหวะมึงควรเล่น
That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bogdanovich dishes to Cauley Stein.
จังหวะที่มึงต้องเล่นแท้
Here's Temple. And the rejection by Monroe. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Cauley Stein. Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. It's stolen by Carter. And the Kings pushing it up now. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 5 now.
I tell you what, they won't be down
Bro,
for long if
tap
they
on
can
that.
get some more early offense like that.
Irving kicks to DJ. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Willie Cauley Stein.
And DJ, just a tenacious dunker of the basketball. He has a lot of confidence when it comes to rise it up and being free.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment.
ๆไอสัตว์เลย
And the shot falls short this time.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by Temple.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the foul called on DJ.
ปาอะไรวะ
That's his
ไม่
fourth
ทำอะไร
foul of
เล
the
ย
contest.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now Heel. 11 points in the game. Labissiere, the screen. Fires at the elbow. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
ไม่ทำอะไรเลย
Brad Stevens
ฟาวเฉยเลย
started his own preseason coaching summit in Boston. This guy is clearly dedicated to his craft. He's dedicated to learning from his peers. He is always watching games from every different angle to try to learn.
Corner kicks to Bogdanovich. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And the Celtics making a change here. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. So to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and one thing you got to learn is you got to travel light on road trips. Some guys want to bring every freaking thing.
Well, it depends on how long we're out, though, right?
2 weeks, 2 days, whatever. I bring one roller suitcase and a backpack max. That's it. I used to have a teammate. He'd always bring a suitcase of his sneakers, his clothes, his gaming console.
Hey, that sounds like an idea, actually.
A bag of books, like hardcover books, not paperbacks, not ebooks. 2 laptops and like 5 cell phones.
ไม่น่าไปฟงไปฟาวอะไรเลย
You know what I'm talking about? Look, he go out on the road prepared for the world to end. The point is, you don't need all that. A bag, a suitcase, and like 2 cell phones. That's it.
That's it? And my laptop.
That goes right in your bag.
And my game console.
Here we go.
Oh, like you don't want a game on the road now? You already know you owe me a couple dinners.
Wait, he still owes you those dinners.
Boo
Can you
boo
believe that, boo boo?
ชื่อมันเหมือนหมาเลยบูบูวีชูเอาวะโอ้โหมันก็ให้เลือกทุกคู่เหอะถ้างั้นน่ะสตอรี่บอร์ดเรื่องนี้จะเป็นอย่างไรโหลดนานจังเทสัสสัสเซนเตอร์เปล่าไปสนใจแข่งต่ออันพื้นที่ว่างพอลง LED ก็ลงเลยนะเนี่ยโหลดนานมากเสื้อขาวรองเท้าเขียวเสื้อเขียวรองเท้าขาวมาวะไม่พูดพร่ำทำเพลงอะไรวะ
Whoa, boo boo, what are you doing?
พูดอยู่ดี
Leg up. The other team smells you wearing cologne and gets some guessing. Why is he wearing cologne?
Oh, that's good thinking. Let me get a hit. That cheek stuff.
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm feeling you.
Same. Y'all go out and bring home the win.
No doubt.
บัตรน้ำหอมปะ มันวันหนึ่ง5-1เปล่าวะเนี่ย
It's an interconference. And Chris, a lot of coaches will use the early part of the season to try out different lineups or combinations to see how that might all work together. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Grant. Brewer is checked in for Roberson. And Abrinas subbed in for Raymond Felton. On the floor for Boston, we've got Rozier. He's out there with DJ. Brown out there with Greg Monroe. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
DJ makes some quick decisions. When the D isn't up on him, he burns them.
Brewer.
Anthony up on top. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Well, his rebounding stood out too. He gave them a big lift on the boards.
Anthony sets the pick for Brewer. Shot clock at 5. George, that's a two-pointer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
No good on the shot. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, and they played more than just a supporting role. I mean, without their points, it would have been tough to get that role in.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Brown.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Rozier kicks to DJ. From 10 feet out, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, back before this run in the NBA, DJ was considered a standout prospect in the game. I mean, took some time off to focus on music, but has now rekindled that love for the game and is making the most of his ability.
That time on the way up, the Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons of 500 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking it down.
Nice. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Brewer. Bounces high off the rim and flies.
Well, you have to like seeing Brewer rise up for the mid-range around that mid-range area of the floor. A lethal shooter from there.
Rozier the pass to DJ. Brown right side. Now here's DJ. Tight defense on him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Thunder trailing by 9. And Brewer kicks to Collison.
Make
no mistake, defense is the Celtics team. That's their calling card.
First one falls for Yabusele. He's checked in for Boston. And that goes in. 2 from the line that time.
As great of a free throw shooter as he is, it's still a part of his game. He works very hard at it.
There's the screen. Here's Rozier. And off the front iron and in goes. And the Celtics lead by 9. And Chris, when you defend like the Celtics, you've got a chance every night.
Yeah, because of execution and communication. That's half of it. The other half is the grit and toughness. And you got to have both, and they do. When their offense is clicking, they're just tough to beat.
Lock at 6. Here's George. Lays it up in spite of the excellent defense at that. George has got 9.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Here's Rozier, covered by Brewer. Pass to Rozier. DJ with it. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Boston. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly.
จอดำแต่มันยังพลาด
And a
ก่อน
moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back.
So like the youngest of it has to do.
อดัมลาวิน
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
อุ้ย
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Peter.
ว่าแล้ว
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Kings.
And this is why scouting is so important. You've got to be able to identify those role players who can complement what your team does.
Oh.
Yeah, that was big-time production from the bench, especially on the offensive end.
Picked his pocket. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Robertson.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
But while he's out there making the play, everyone else is watching. Solid individual effort right there.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic skill that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Thunder trailing by 10. He feeds it to Adams. Screen by Adams. Felton picks to Abrinas. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Celtics.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
Launches a three. Good. Nice assist from Felton. Abrinas has got 5 now.
They're having more success with three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That's on Raymond Felton.
Oh, you gotta love how Irving slashes to the basket. So quick, so elusive, making the D hit him.
And Kyrie Irving very steady with the ball in his hands. Not a lot of turnovers for a player who handles the ball as much as he does.
Yeah, I mean, he makes great reads. Pick and roll, drives, kicks. He keeps his dribble low, but sometimes he has his dribble high. He's great at the pocket passes, great off pick and rolls, great at screens, and can space the floor.
5 on the clock. Lets it go. Oklahoma City gets it back. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down.
โดนแย่งได้ไงวะ
7 on the basket from Adams.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Back to Irving. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely to the inside, and DJ throws it down.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Felton kicks to Robertson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Here's Adams, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it. He muscles it in through the contact. And they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
ให้มีแอคทีฟกับเขาบ้าง
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if look for Oklahoma City. Anthony's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Raymond Felton. Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then there's Andre Robertson, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Brewer in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Screen by Adams, back to Anthony, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. 2 shots coming. It's going to be on DJ. You could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York, and this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo
งงเลยว่ะ
to
ฟาวอะไรวะ
the What a blessing. I mean, Melo still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Roberson. Tice. Boston again missing. Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And George kicks to Anthony. Here's Brewer. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Nice one.
Rozier the pass to Wells. The feed to DJ. Rozier kicks to Wells. Just 5 on the clock.
ไปดิเวลเอาไงเวล
Collison. Pass to Wells. Here's Rozier. Passes it to Wells. 1:16 left in the 4th quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout.
ตัวกูเพื่อนตัวกู
dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed
ช้า
the
ไหม
approach.
แล้วโห
They
ด
just kept
มึงก็
after
ไม่
it
เล่นเลยเหรอ
and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kyrie Irving.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Right side, Collison. Outside for
โอ้โหตัวกู
up again, and it's put back up and in by Collison.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Rozier the pass to DJ. Shoots. Can't connect. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did.
จะเอาลัดเซคันช็อตหน่อย
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Man, we gave that team a beat down. They'll never forget.
Bro, they going home crying.
That's how you supposed to do it.
Good game, folks.
Man, you did a good job tonight, bro.
Hey, to be honest with you, I do feel a little bad, though.
Oh, don't do that. Never show or feel any empathy for your opponent.
Man, how can you not feel some kind of way after what we just did to him? We destroyed him, bro. We vaporized him. This is like ashes on the floor. I felt like I was watching a beatdown compilation video on YouTube. Hey,
Video
great
YouTube.
win tonight, guys. Look, I don't expect every shot to go in the same way every night, but if we play every game with that energy and we execute as a team, we can play anybody on any given day. Anybody, any team, I'm saying. Great win, guys. Great one.
Well, he said, Coach, we beat that team down, baby.
Y'all could have did better.
It's sure มันก็เจอกันเมื่อกี้ไม่ใช่หรอไปวะแข่งรอบต่อไปเลยวะเดินสายแข่งวะเรามานั่งเดินสายวะรอบนี้แต่ไม่มีการหยุดพักอะไรทั้งนั้น
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Auto Magic Go Well
Boo-boo, I would hate for somebody to run in here as much as you're on your phone.
Listen, I'm looking out for you. I'm on Yelp right now looking for the best late night spots in the city.
Right, and I'm sure you'll be coming with us, right?
Wait, I mean, for security purposes, you know? Yeah.
Hey, look into some dim sum.
Mawah
It's the Eastern Conference on display,
Mawah
featuring the and we've got.
Well, guys, we know.
Good stuff, David. So many former
เมื่อไหร่
NBA
จะได้รับ
players have
การ
put
ยอม
out
รับ
albums or been involved with music one way or another. Clark, when you went up against another great forward in the league, what was your mindset?
One, I wanted to go right at it.
For the Magic, Biyombo checks in for Vucevic, and Mario Hezonja subbed in for Isaac. Austin also with the sub. DJ is checked in for Smart. On the court right now for the Celtics, we got Hayward.
มาเปิดก็
DJ
3 แต้มเลย
Then there's Horford.
ที่จริงจะแบบปล่อยมันควรจะปล่อยจังหวะนี้ทางหน้าคนนี้มันไม่ใช่อ่ะมันแปลก
There's Hezonja, ended by Hayward, and finished off by Hezonja.
I really like how Biyombo uses his body, Kevin. He's
Bad block
superb
though.
at setting those hard, tough screens for his teammates.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Outside, Irving. Second chance shot. Here's Monroe. Biyombo with the block.
And this is something Biyombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
Here's Hezonja, and he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
And you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier, and Jonathan Simmons subbed in for Augustine. They set the screen. Rozier kicks to DJ.
And DJ doesn't take chances this close to the basket. When he's in this deep, he's focusing on one thing, posterizing.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Biyombo. Here's Hezonja.
หลุดนะ
Puts it up from 12. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
อิริกกระดอน
Work on that jump shot of his. He's going to need to knock it down consistently at his position to be one of the best in the league.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
In the corner, it's Gordon. A three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Rozier kicks to Brown. Biyombo with the block.
เฮ้ย
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Lasagna, the pass to Simmons. Ross for three. He can't get that one, and it's Boston the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, you need that juice, that gas coming off the pine. Always a luxury to have a deep bench. And when they can step in and play well, you're in good shape.
4 on the clock. Goes back up. Simmons pulls it in. Lando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. 1:05 left to play in the first. Pass to Biombo. In the corner, it's Gordon. Knocks down the three ball. So far.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot, even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Rozier kicks to Brown. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
ล้อนี่3 แต้มแม่นอยู่นะทำเป็นเล่น
Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. It's
Loot.
deflected, and they get it back.
บอล
Celtics trail by 4.
โอ้
Orlando takes possession.
ส่งอะไรทาลำ
Smarter in those exchanges.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Lasagna. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Gordon a screen. Lasagna, the pass to Gordon. Feeds to Simmons. 6 to shoot. And the shot falls short this time. Tice. No good on that last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter. Magic out in front, up 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
โดนไม่รู้จักจำ
Get a name like DJ without having a love for music. Here's what he had to.
That's a good question. Music.
And he has made a lot of things for the Magic. Gordon's checked in for Isaac. Evan Fournier comes in for Jonathan Simmons. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Terrence Ross.
And you look back to that big 3 era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
Augustine Fournier are in the backcourt. Down low, it's the athletic pair of Gordon and Biombo. And it's Hazonia in at the 3. This is out there for Orlando. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience.
And in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list.
Irving.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
นี่ไม่ไว้ใจให้กูยิง3 แต้มเลยเหรอ
Aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And with all the talk about Kyrie coming to Boston, you still have to figure how he'll fit in to the team. Has this year and next left on his contract, player option after that. But with his scoring and shooting, should make this offense even more potent.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Orlando Magic do have a stacked front court. They've got plenty of size. Head coach Frank Vogel said, in today's small ball NBA, we think we can beat the heck out of teams in the paint. But shooting has been a hindrance. He conceded might have to win some games, 68 to 65. Kevin?
Thank you.
And when you put a player of Kyrie's ability into this Boston system, you have to expect good things. Irving does so much for himself and others. The longer he plays with the team, I think the more comfortable he'll become.
18 feet out, and it's Orlando with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Horford dishes to Irving. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford with a screen on Gordon. Here's Hayward. Goes back up. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Horford. And Augustine kicks to Hazonia. Gordon a screen. Irving against Augustine. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. To the wing right side. Hayward passes to DJ. Takes the 13-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
And this is where you milk the clock.
Yeah, that's the intelligent play here, Greg, no doubt. No reason to chuck up some garbage shot.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting the shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Defensively, this is what you...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. So for the Magic, Yambo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Hazonia comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Simmons subbed in for Evan Fournier. The Celtics also changing it up. Tatum, he's checked in for Hayward. DJ comes in for Marcus Smart. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got DJ. Monroe is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Rozier in at the point guard position.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot. And if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Pulls up, high post. And Monroe kicks to Tatum. No good on the triple. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Simmons. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Mark, looking across the NBA landscape, which post players do you see as the most physically dominant in the league right now?
Well, if you talk about physically dominant, there are a number of guys that fall into that category, but I would add this caveat. Who's physically dominant and most skilled? That's DeMarcus Cousins. Marc Gasol is similar because of his skill set. Drummond is an animal and a beast because of his rebounding and strength and athleticism. DeAndre Jordan, much the same, but skill and physicality, DeMarcus Cousins gets my vote.
Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. Offensive rebound. Nice hit again, and it's good on the way in. Isaac's got 8 points.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Here's Augustine. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first. So it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin.
Home. I think they built off that.
Man, tonight was horrible. Boo-Boo couldn't shoot.
Yep.
Couldn't rebound.
Yeah.
Too many turnovers.
Yeah.
Would you stop agreeing with me?
What you want me to say? You played great? Okay, you played great.
ไปต่อไม่พูดไม่จาทำหน้าบึ้งตึง
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
ดูรองเท้าหน่อยสิใส่เคอรี่
Boo-boo, why are you sweeping? Man, somebody knocked over my cup of sunflower seeds. It's taking forever for somebody to come over and clean them up. I guess we gonna have to do all the cleaning. Ain't that right?
Yeah, but there's nothing. Wait, are you making a metaphor?
Yeah, too dramatic?
Just a little bit. Better than that, boo-boo.
I'm trying to help you. We ain't here to clean up.
ไปวะ
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Last outing, as we've got a few more. Thank you, David.
ไปวะ
Steve, how's basketball early in the season different from later on in the year, sir?
I think one, everybody's healthy, for the most part. Two,
it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 4.
คือให้กูดูสเตตัสทำไมวะให้กูเปรียบเทียบกับเขา
On the court for the Celtics, Rozier's out there with Smart. And it's DJ, and there's Monroe. Plumlee dishes to Taylor.
ดู85แต่85ของฟอร์มรู้จักปะ
Shoots from 12. Up again. Rebound by Monroe.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And he banks in the layup.
Terrific pass. DJ allows the play to develop, then attacks at just the right time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Muscala. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is,
ไม่ใช่มึงไอ้มาร์ท
but the finish. You know he would like to
ไม่
have
ใช่มึง
that
เลย
one
เมื่อ
back.
กี้เนี่ย
Clear look from the mid-range.
Outside, Taylor.
That's
Score
right.
with the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
There's a screen to the right side. Inside, Plumlee with the steal.
โอ้โหส่งไม่ดีเองปะล่ะเมื่อกี้นี่
good. Nice D from DJ.
And guys, what stands out to me the most of DJ's whole journey here to the NBA is that he was discovered in a street ball competition. I don't know what was on the show he put on, but apparently it wasn't enough to get a camp invite.
The three. Shot by Taylor, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to DJ. And DJ throws it down hard.
And DJ is a tenacious dunker of the basketball. He has a lot of confidence when it comes to rise it up. And
the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Here's Delaney, guarded by Smart. There's the pick. Rock is at 3. Off the screen. And off the fryer, and in it goes.
มันไม่โดดไม่ทันกดโดดไปแล้วแต่มันไม่โดด
Jump shot. That was the key to the play.
DJ passes to
ไม่ใช่มึง
Fires from 14. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Muscala. And he's good on the 3-ball. Muscala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Right wing. Monroe sets a screen for Smart. And that's not going to go. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
Muscala and Plumlee the bigs. And it's Delaney in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Smart misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. When you look at this Celtics roster, a bevy of long, athletic wing players. They seem to be taking a cue from teams like the Warriors who have found success with defensive switching and positionless basketball. How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Kicks it to DJ. Dishes it to Smart. Over to the wing. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's no good on the 13-foot drive from DJ.
And the Celtics, as you see, are stockpiling wing forwards. Brown, Tatum, Hayward, and we're seeing those guys lining up at the 2, 3, and 4. It gives Brad Stevens tremendous roster versatility.
Monroe. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact.
I'll
tell you what, he earned his money.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw dropped.
ลอยมาเต็มเลยเมื่อกี้
The Hawks trail by 4. Taylor kicks to Muscala. Plumlee with the screen. Off the pick. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. Really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
ส่งกลับให้กูก็ได้
When you get an excellent screen like that, he had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
The Celtics shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
The Atlanta Hawks, a defensive powerhouse, top 7 for the last 3 seasons. Give the coaching staff a lot of credit. The roster may change, but they remain a disciplined group.
Here's Delaney, guarded by Smart. Shot from the wing, and too long on the shot.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down. Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up, be willing to make the extra pass.
Outside, Taylor. Teardrop shot. That's tipped.
And there's a certain art to blocking shots without fouling. DJ with perfect timing.
Ogier. And the first half comes to a close.
ใกล้เคียงด้วย
We've got a close. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half. Teams changing it up here.
นี่กูสายดีเฟน
On the court right now for the Celtics. EJ out there with Tatum. Then it's Greg Monroe. Then there's Smart. And it's Rozier in at the point. Here's Delaney. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Monroe.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Out of bounds, it will go to the Hawks. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for Atlanta.
And you can see the massive amount of rebounding being done by the front court. They are banging bodies and just fighting for everything down there. And really, guys, I think the key to why they are enjoying this big lead.
Pass to Delaney. Here's Taylor. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Rozier. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Tatum's shot is off. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. That one doesn't drop. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
You know, their focus wasn't there in that one. Same with the shot selection.
I've seen worse shooting nights, but this was pretty bad, and it obviously cost them the game. And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
Plenty of space. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Goes back up. Here's Monroe. Rebound, Atlanta. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Taylor. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Tatum. Terrific design on the pick foot. He lays it in. Tatum's got 6 points.
And I like the fact that Tatum has not abandoned the inside game. Solid at finding space around the rim to score.
Plumlee, no up.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love that anticipation to affect the shot. And this is the value of letting the play develop. Find the weakness in the defense.
Outside, Taylor. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Count that one. Taylor's got his first basket of the night. Now, DJ.
Yes. You know, on that play, DJ catches the defender off balance, converts off contact.
A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
ดีนะที่ซื้อคอนแทคดังมา
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Celtics trail by 7. We've got Prince. Muscala is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Delaney in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
He just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
Off the left rim and out.
You know, this is a time where you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Smart dishes to DJ. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Hawks leading by 5. It's Prince on the wing.
แรงไม่หมดก่อนยังไม่ดัง
Schroeder outside. There's the pick. And so he draws the foul on the shot.
Foul ได้ไง
To shoot 2.
Dennis Schroeder out of Germany, a scoring-minded point guard. We know that.
มาแล้ว
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Atlanta.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dennis Schroeder.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the Hawks see Schroeder as their starting point guard of the future.
And they're not the only one who likes him. A lot of other GMs picking up the phone wondering if the Hawks might be willing to include him in a trade.
And DJ throws it down.
And you got to like that they are competing all the way through. Try and maybe build some momentum going into the next one.
Because the execution was not there tonight. That's something they can use this time to work on.
And Bazemore kicks to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. They set the screen.
ชิบหายแล้วไง
Here's Bazemore. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they... See you later.
Man, these refs were horrible tonight.
ตอนแรกก็ดีนะ
Every night is something different. Them refs must be dehydrated.
Just don't be saying all that at the press conference or you'll be paying for it.
You right. You ain't never lied, champion.
I know. I got fined so many times.
"พักสายตาเธอนะคนดีหลับลงตรงนี้" ไว้คอยปลอบใจความรักเอ่ยงดงามยิ่งนี้จนชั่วชีวิตโหยหาความรักไม่เคยพออยากให้เธอเคียงข้างอย่างนี้บอกรักอีกทีอยู่ใกล้กันตลอดเวลาพักกายพักใจ พักกายพักใจพักกายพักใจนี่มันนับความสามารถตรงไหนวะลืมตรงไหนวะเอาความสามารถลืมความสามารถตรงไหนวะลืมตรงไหนวะเอาความสามารถลืมความสามารถตรงไหนวะลืมตรงไหนวะเอาความสามารถลืมความสามารถตรงไหนวะลืมตรงไหนวะเอาความสามารถลืมความสามารถตรงไหนวะลืมตรงไหนเนี่ยไม้แหลมนี่แหละลืมว่ะตรงไหนวะลืมอ่ะอัพครั้งเดียวแล้วลืมเลยว่าอัพความสามารถตรงไหนอ้าวอ๋อนี่ไงเอามาซะลึกเลยอัพทุกอย่างที่อัพได้ไปว่ะ 7,500 ฟิววับไปกับตา เลยอัพตั้งเยอะแต่กูไม่เคยได้เลย
The 2K Sports pregame show.
มาตาท้ายกินข้าว
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Yo, DJ.
Yo.
You wanna work on
คนนอน
the
พื้นมา
tonight's game, homie? I got this new move I want to show you.
I can't, man. I'm watching Game Save right now. Talk to Shammy sometime.
Fine. Yo, Shammy.
Chilling, Jug. Not right now, man.
Man, how'd you even hear us?
Hey, man, what you doing?
He's not even listening to anything.
Well, if you really want to know, these are noise canceling.
Oh, okay.
And they also let people know I don't want to be bothered. I guess some of us didn't get it.
Come on, Shammy. Let me just show you this one move I've been working on. I won't dunk on you, I promise.
Dunk on me? Child, please. And does it look like I'm ready to hoop, Jug?
In that tracksuit? Actually, yeah, you do.
Brandon, come on. Get him out of here. Give him some space. Come on.
Sorry, Miss Hannah. Hey, I'm gonna be out there if you want to see something.
See you later, Jug. What you looking at, right?
Bro, are you afraid to use your left hand, man?
ดูคลิปโปอ่ะไม่เพื่อนดูด้วยกันไหมเพื่อน
You use it in practice all the time.
มา
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are
ไม่อยาก
about
พูด
to
อะไรเย
go
อะ
into this
ไม่อยากดูด้วย
interconference contest.
ไม่ใช่ตัวจริง
How it's ended out. That's right, T.A. You and
แต่
I
ถ้าไป
both
อยู่เล
maybe
เกอร์
after
ก็
the broadcast, you and I can swing over
ดี
to
นะ
the
ไม่ทับตำแหน่ง
And in the early part of the season, a lot of players, Chris, are just trying to get into the rhythm of the season.
มันก็เป็นทีมเด็กใหม่แล้วเลเกอร์ก็ดีไม่ทับตำแหน่งเป็นทีมเด็กใหม่สปีดเต็มเลยแล้ววะโอ้3 แต้มกูตั้งเยอะเดี๋ยวชุดไม่เคยลง
And here is Los Angeles now. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
Just 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope. Rebound Boston. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And the big problem, they got trigger happy. Shot a very low percentage from beyond the arc.
Well, the obvious solve is to go to the basket. There were some open lanes. They were just unwilling to take advantage of it.
And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Pass to Thomas. Caldwell Caldwell Pope with it. Back to Thomas. Shoots the three. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
I like how DJ
มันโทมัสเคอยู่ในครึ่งเหรอ
looking the ball over beautifully.
จำไม่ได้เลยว่ะ
Here's Thomas. He had 22 points in the win against Memphis. He dishes it to Fry. Caldwell Pope outside.
หลุดเลย
Banked in off the glass.
เมื่อกี้โดนคอเท้าก่อนนะ
First points in this one.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just to score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Morris passes to DJ. That one good for two.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Passes to Hart. They set the pick. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Shot from 12, and it's blocked.
DJ is solid in the leap up and block shots. Got to be careful with shooting when he's around.
โอ้ไม่ได้ส่งให้นั้น
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
His head doesn't look at the game right now. He can't seem to connect on any shot he takes out there.
DJ kicks to Rozier. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Horford. There's the triple. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Hart the pass to Thomas. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
Oh, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping.
On the wing, Morris. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Count that bucket. And the Celtics lead by 4.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded close outside Thomas. From the arc. Sinks the triple. Thomas got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
พูดไปดิภาพไม่ขึ้นเนี่ยพูดไปดิ
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Well, it does a couple of things. It gives you more opportunities, but it also sets a tone. They're the more physical, the more dominant team right now.
Morris is the 4 with Horford in the middle. EJ out there with Rozier, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And with Caldwell Pope, a player who worked on his outside shot and got it to a point, Chris.
วิ่งตัดกูเฉยๆก็ได้บอลเนี่ยเหรอ
Celtics trail by 3. They set the pick. Irving dishes to DJ. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
It's easy to admire the heart DJ plays with. He continues to add new wrinkles to his game over time.
You know, so many people were surprised at the Kyrie Irving trade, but throughout the decades, Boston's been unafraid to pull the trigger. I mean, they moved up to number 2 to draft the great Bill Russell, moving back to number 3 to draft McHale, add Parrish, assembling the big 3 for a championship, and dismantling that big 3 for all those unprotected picks. This is an organization that stops at nothing to try and win titles.
He's looking for Horford and finds him. DJ kicks to Horford. Now, here's DJ. He's got 5. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by Fry.
You know, thinking about Kyrie's legacy here in Boston, this is a town that cares only about championships. That's how his contribution is going to be measured. And only time will tell if he can walk in the shoes of the greatest players to ever put on a Celtics uniform.
I mean, Al Horford has a complete game. He can hit a big shot. He can get a defensive stop. And even setting a great screen. And let's not forget about his passing. He does it all.
Zubac is checked in for Ingram. And you think about Al Horford setting screens, Chris, he can pick and roll, but he can also pick and pop.
What I
like about that, and for those basketball nerds like myself, what that means is he can facilitate. So he's a threat. If he sets the pick, he can go to the hole and finish. But as a defender, you have to be careful because you just can't anticipate that he can step back and knock down the jump shot. And if he's good at that, what about when he steps back, pump fakes, gives you a hands up, spins, dunks on you?
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thomas passes to Hart. Back to Thomas. There's a screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. Number 1, the Celtics. In 3rd, the Lakers.
And we're getting to watch 2 of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both every shot.
Coach Luke Walton is coming from the 73-win Warriors team of 2016. He took over a Lakers team that's just finished off the worst season in franchise history. Quite a contract.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. And Walton has interim with the Warriors. Got 39 wins coaching just half the season in Golden State. Chris, how many games did he win last season in Los Angeles?
About half that number. I mean, it's a project. They got to build it up from the ground up.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Irving against Thomas. Irving dishes to DJ. They set the pick. Looking to end the run. Got a hand on it. And so it's Los Angeles. Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so... making some changes. Marcus Morris is checked in for Monroe. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And DJ subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Contavious. And it's Kuzma. Small forward. Irving against Caldwell Pope. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Channing Frye. And it's 7 points for Contavious Caldwell Pope. And DJ throws it down hard.
And you gotta love watching DJ take advantage of these opportunities. When he has a chance to finish, he is going to drop the hammer.
That unleashed chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Here's the pick. Caldwell Pope against Morris. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. 2 sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
And the Celtics franchise with the league-leading 17 NBA championships, their last in 2008.
Yeah, and with the talent and assets they possess, they might be in the hunt for number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
Irving with it. Now, Thomas defending. The feed now to Tatum. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Morris kicks to DJ.
Oh!
But it rolls out.
The D pretty much taking that possession off, but the shot's off target. Nobody nailed it.
Hey!
The foul called on DJ.
ฟาวเฮียอะไรวะ
Second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Well, the one thing you notice about the Celtics, they look for players with a chip on their shoulder. They want players with that inner fire, that love competition.
Celtics making a switch here. Wells is checked in. Feeds it to Tatum. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that one is good from DJ. DJ's got his third basket of the night.
You can't let DJ get comfortable down on the block. He's superb at reading the defense and cashing in deep inside.
Here's Hart. He has 6. Here's the screen. Outside Thomas. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Back right after this. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
East by Phoenix, chip away.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 15. They've got Horford. EJ out there with Tatum. That's Kyrie Irving. And it's Wells in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Here's Hart. They get it again.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. On the wing, Irving. The dish to Tatum. Now, here's DJ. He's covered closely. Can't hit from close. The Lakers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Passes it to Hart. And Thomas has it in the corner. Caldwell Pope outside. Bucket 6. And 5 shots to the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. No good on that one. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them to within 10. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
Hey, it's 0-0 against the next team, all right? DJ, forget about it. Make sure you hydrate, by the way. It's important.
มันก็มาเกือบโดนลดแต้ม ยกย้าย โอ้โหบอกบอลเอ้ยหาที่อยู่หาที่ไป2K Zone แต่งแบบจัดเต็มกันทุกคนมาดูบัสรอระหว่างนี้เราจะไปกินข้าวดูบัสรอไปก่อน
เฮ้ยโคบี้ปะเนี่ย
เล่นสตรีทบาร์สักตาเราก็จะปิดสตรีมจังหวะนี้โดนเบียร์เอาทำยังไงดิลงปะชู3ปะไม่ลงปาดเบรกชูดไปจังหวะนี้ครับโอ้โหไม่ลงนะครับน่าเสียดายมากเลยบอลหลุดมือครับบอลหลุดมือแต่วันนี้ปาดเบรกไปไม่ส่งไม่ทำอะไรไม่ได้เลยมาจังหวะนี้บอกเลยว่าโอ้โหลงไปแล้วครับมาลงโดนขวาได้ดอกชุดไม่ชุดโดนโอ้โหชุดลงไปแล้วครับลูกนี้ปาดเบรกไปโอ้โหหยุดชูดฮะคนที่มีความสามารถ89ความสามารถเยอะสุดในทีมไม่ได้เล่นครับไม่ได้จับบอลคอร์ดโอเวอร์หลังหักไป1 รอบเดี๋ยวกล้วยหลังหักไปรอบนึงมีตกที่นั่งลำบากแล้วตอนนี้ถ้าลงจบเกมอะไปสูญเสีย เอาคืนได้ปะทีมไปจะเอาคืนได้ไหมมาแล้วจังหวะนี้ทีมเอกลับมานานอีกครั้งหนึ่งเอาเลยครับลูกเดียวเกมครับลูกนี้ลูกเหมือนจะเป็นลูกตัดสินโอ้โหพลาดครับเลพลาดไปแล้วลูกนี้โดนสวนกลับมาโอ้โหเรียบร้อยเลพลาดลูกเดียวชีวิตเปลี่ยนนายทีมเราครบแล้วว่าทีมนายมันขาดหนึ่งเฮ้ยเบย์กิมฟินเลยวะกิฟฟินวะทีมนายมันขาดหนึ่งวะทีมนายขาดหนึ่งนะเราอยากเล่นแล้วมาวะ93วะเบรกคิฟฟินวะผู้นำทีมสวยดิโอ้วิ่งเร็วจังปะแหลกด้วยเนี่ยโอ้แหลกอะ ส่งดิเพื่อนรอเฮียโอ้โหไม่ส่งอะกูเองเพื่อนรอซ้อนไปโอ้แหลกอะมันแหลกอ่ะโอเคตอนนี้กูเองมามีเกียร์ด้วยเหรอวะเพิ่งสังเกตอ้าวโหบอลหลุด เกิดเป็นประวานเลยตรงโอ้โหโดนบล็อกเพิ่งรู้ว่ามีเกรดเพิ่งสังเกตมันหน่วงอะหน่วงอะจริงๆหน่วงมากเลยเรียนเพื่อนหน่วงมากเลยอะวิ่งต่อวิ่งตามเนี่ยแบบโอ้โหเป็นขวยอะไรเนี่ยกดดังก็ไม่ทำเหี้ยอะไรให้กูหน่วงอ่ะ อย่างหน่วงเลยนะครับต้องขอ ลาทุกท่านเพียงเท่านี้นะครับไว้พบกันใหม่ครั้งหน้าอาจจะเป็นวันนี้พรุ่งนี้มื้อรืนวันไหนก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกัน แต่ถ้าเล่นผมก็จะไลฟ์สตรีมเกมนี้ไม่มีคนดูหรือไม่มีคนดูผมก็จะเล่นชอบโอเคครับขอบคุณมากนะครับไปแล้วครับสวัสดีจ้ะ